what's up you guys? It's Moesoda here, and welcome back to the Promised Neverland, Episode 2. I just watched Episode 2, so let's discuss. I just want to recap Episode 1 before we dive into Episode 2. So, what we thought was an ordinary orphanage turns out to be a farm that demons are using to harvest children. The caretaker's name is Isabel, and she is the mom of the orphanage. And she is also in charge of shipping the kids off to the demons when they become ripe. At the end of the first episode, Emma and Norman saw Isabel giving Connie off to these demons, and they heard the conversation they were having about the farm and how the children need to be harvested because they are top quality. And now Emma and Norman are trying to devise a plan on escape. Episode 2 starts out with a super scary dream that Emma is having, and how this girl even fell asleep after everything that she witnessed in the first episode, I do not know, because I would be freaking out. I would be freaking out. Like, freaking out, okay? I would not be able to sleep. I don't know how she got to sleep. So, Norma. I am not watching Bates Motel. Okay, here we go. So, Norma and Emin, I'm just gonna call them Emin. That can be their ship name, and I can stop saying Emma and Norman. Emma and Norman. Emma and Norman. Okay? Okay. Emin starts out the next day trying to pretend like nothing ever happened. However, Emma is doing the worst job at it. Norman talks Hermania down, and then they start to devise a plan on how to get through the next day and to kind of rationally look at the situation. I know these two are like the smartest in the orphanage, but like they're kind of like conveniently too smart, if you know what I mean. It probably would have taken me a couple days to even come down from the mania of the events that I saw, so I'm not even sure how they're functioning right now. One of the smaller children gets lost later on in the afternoon, and Isabel pulls out a tracker so that everyone can see that she knows where they are at all times, which makes their escape that much more harder. That's English. Which makes their escape that much harder. Later on that night, Isabel catches Emma alone and insinuates that she is a suspect in what we're going to call the Little Bunny incident. Emma steps up her game in the I don't know what you're talking about front, and that was eerily satisfying. I was like, okay, Emma, you're stepping it up. I get you. I see you. You're gonna make it right for everyone. My girl. Then, of course, after they discussed everything and hatched a plan, they come back to the orphanage, and Isabel has introduced a tiny infant and another caretaker. And you can tell she knows something is up between the three oldest, because they keep disappearing for long periods of time, and she is noticing. So far, Isabel didn't go on a witch hunt like I thought she might have at the end of episode 1. It kind of seemed like it, but they're being sneaky. Everyone is being sneaky. Emma didn't have to tell Ray what was going on because Ray actually already suspected that something was going on. Obviously, living with someone for 11 years you're gonna get to know them a little bit, just a little bit. And Ray knew that something was up with Emin, and he decided to seek them out instead. I knew I liked Ray for some reason, and this episode showed me why. He is the actual rational one out of the three, and he tells people the truth without being mean or hurting their feelings. But you know, sometimes people just gotta know the truth. It's more of an encyclopedia type of way. And this is the moment that I start to dislike Emma. I feel for you, my dude, but it is completely irrational to think that you can save all of these children yourself or with the help of two other 11-year-olds, especially when you're going out into a world that you have no idea if you personally can survive. So you're gonna put all of these 37 children's lives in danger just because you want to save them all. Going blind into a world in which you don't even know if you can survive in, and then making that decision for kids who pretty much probably don't even understand what's going on is not cool. Not cool, my dude. I didn't really care for the personality change that Norman showed in this episode when he was talking about Emma. Up until this point, he has been the rational one, like Ray said in this episode, so I don't understand why they decided to make him look a little bit crazy. So it was a little out of character. They might be setting us up for the future. And they still haven't devised a plan to get all 37 children, well, I guess 38 children now, out of the orphanage. So I'm interested to see what plan they're going to come up with and how they're going to problem solve this situation. Not only do they need to get over this extremely tall wall, but the wall is like a few meters thick, and now they have a second caretaker that's watching out for them and an extra infant. So the impossible just got even more impossible. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm super excited to find out. Let me know what you thought of this episode of The Promised Neverland in the comments down below. I think I'm going to try and stick to Monday uploads for this series so that people get a chance to watch it and discuss before the new episode comes out. While you're here, consider hitting the subscribe button and leave a like if you want to see more videos like this. And I'll catch you guys next week for the 3rd episode of The Promised Neverland. Bye!